This is the most comprehensive UN report yet on what's happened since October the 7th. The Commission of Inquiry, chaired by the former High Commissioner for Human Rights, Navi Pillay, says Hamas carried out war crimes on that day, but that did not justify Israel's most brutal response.
That Israeli authorities are responsible for war crimes, crimes against humanity, and violations of international humanitarian and human rights law, including extermination, intentionally directing attacks against civilians and civilian objects, murder or willful killing, using starvation as a method of war.
Palestine's ambassador said the report's findings clearly demonstrated Israel's culpability.
There can
be no justification for targeting hospitals, schools or places of worship. The occupation forces know there are children and women there, and there is often no notification to evacuate. The targeting of children, women and the elderly and disabled is a war crime.
In an unusual move, the Israeli ambassador gave up her speaking slot and instead allowed Merev Leshem Gonim, whose 23-year-old daughter Romi is being held in Gaza, to address the chamber.
I believe that we can do more for them. We can do better for them. The hostages need us. The world needs them. Please help me hug my daughter again.
At a news conference, the members of the Commission of Inquiry said they'd already shared 7,000 pieces of evidence with the prosecutor at the International Criminal Court. Commissioner Chris Sidoti was asked about Israel's claim it has the most moral army in the world.
I don't have the expertise and I don't have the authority to make assessments of morality. What I do have expertise in and what I do have authority to do is make assessments of criminal conduct. And we've done that in relation to the recent events, and you can see that in the report. And the only conclusion you can draw is that the Israeli army is one of the most criminal armies in the world.
The members of the Commission of Inquiry say they are overwhelmed by the enormity of the situation in Gaza. There's no end date to their work, so they will continue to investigate and find evidence that could potentially go before an international court. James Bayes, Al Jazeera, at the United Nations in Geneva.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.